decide to clean the shit up tomorrow. Might as well do it when I'm cooking shit, you know? Let's see what time I gotta go to work tomorrow. Doing some security shit. $8:30 to 6:30. What's up, Edwin? What's up, Narnia? I'm gonna be seeing some people wrestle tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, my phone died. I'm using my other phone. You see? I got my phone and the charger right there. So. Greg Biffle? Damn, I didn't know he died. Damn. Hopefully it wasn't a painful one, man. I remember Greg Biffle. That guy, I remember using him a lot in NASCAR. Damn. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Damn. I didn't know he fucking passed away like that. Damn. Just recently? Damn. I don't know if I know the other guy, though, actually. That Michael dude. That's terrible. That's almost like a Kobe Bryant death. Damn. It's terrible. Guess we'll smoke one more cigarette in the wind. Holy shit. The fucking sign's about to fly away. Look at that shit. End times is coming. Jesus is back. Jesus and God is angry at negativity. Send the wind down. Yeah, it don't make sense, man. It is a joke. Nationwide series driver. I might know who he is. I might have to look him up again or something. God is angry. You see the wind? God is angry at negativity. I don't know how he died. Damn, hopefully it's not something similar to that, though. Damn, it is fucking windy. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm on my knee right now. Yeah, not sure how to deal with this, man, either at times. Jeez, so windy that the pole is like moving, man. Jeez. Insane. They did say it was going to be like 40, 50 mile per hour wind gusts today. Fucking shit. Times are coming. I'm
get prepared because I'm not letting negativity stop me from doing what I want to do in life. Too many doomers, too many black pillars, too many, like, anti-workers, quitters, complainers, anti-natalists. This shit. Yeah, I can't deal with it at times either, man. Trust me. I mean, hopefully it gets better for you, man. Things get better, right? So, I hope that for everybody, you know. I don't want people to go in a dark path, like, you know, stuff like that. Holy shit, it's fucking windy. Jeez, man. God is angry because there's too much negativity. God is sending the wind down. God is telling people to wake up. Don't say society's finished. Don't say that it's collapsing. Oh, it's in a forgotten NASCAR video, probably. It might be, I guess. Damn. That fucking sign's about to fly away. That foundation block isn't holding it right. Look at that thing. It's like moving and shit. Jeez. Yeah, I agree, Matrix. Yep. Society makes it like that, though. Working and try to, like, reach these milestones when not everyone's into those things. My dad did a cigarette early. Jeez. Yeah, society is a joke when they spread lies to people all the time, you know? Yeah, yep. I agree. Those things are important, you know? Try to stick together and try to help each other out, you know? Sometimes you can't help other people, you know? Some other people are just, can't help, you know? I agree with that, though, man. It's like gonna be a tornado out here. Way too windy. Holy shit. Get inside. Fucking keys. Oh. Ugh. God damn. Get it here. Man, it's too windy out there. Holy shit. Yeah. A lot of people are living a lie about things, you know? Guess like with school, you got, I guess like with work, whole bunch of shit.
Light snow where you're at? Damn, yeah, Chicago gets a lot of snow, man. That's that Midwest shit for you. I don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, it is intense with the weather. It's either windy, cold, or snowing. That's what it is here. Yeah. Yeah. Deeper truth than work hard, right? Working hard isn't guaranteed you'll get the result, you know? There's people that'll just get connections and who they know, and that's what it really is, too, when people get ahead, right? Nepotism, right? There's nothing wrong with those things, but when people lie to people about those things, that's what's wrong, you know? You think people living a lie? Yeah, I think people are living a lie in a lot of things, I think. Yeah, I mean, it is temporary because you'll be gone, you know? There's nothing wrong with people enjoy life, though. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that, really. Um, but yeah, it can be temporary, and then something can happen where it could be more painful, and maybe this more painful thing could be more impactful than what they enjoyed in their life, you know? So. I don't like something that smells like fish like that, dude. Nah, that ain't for me. Yeah, spaghetti and meatballs are good. I like eating them. I haven't had that in a while, actually. Be nice to try that one of these days. Maybe I get some ground meat, make some meatballs, and get some like spaghetti. You know, be kind of nice to have. Yeah, that's underrated meal right there. Spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, I feel that, man. There's times where I think about going to school too. I don't know if I could do all that schoolwork and put all that effort into like studying, you know? I mean, if it's something that you would like to do, there's nothing wrong with it, right? But, you know, it does take a lot of your time away too. And the thing is like you can graduate and you may be like, "Oh, this may not be something I like anymore," right? But if it's something that you truly would want to do, there's nothing wrong with that though, right? So, lasagna and biscotti and spaghetti. Yeah, I like pasta in general, man. That shit's so good. Lasagna is great. I'll eat that shit all day. Especially if you get like something simple like Stouffer's lasagna. That shit's fucking good. Yeah, life's rainbow, man. It's too rainbow, this shit. Yeah, you gotta make that your whole identity, yeah. But I mean, I guess like you put in that work and you put in the effort and discipline and you graduate. I guess you can get something out of it, you know? Nothing wrong with it necessarily. But you don't want to get it to the point where you just burn out, you know? It's like you have to have some sort of time management also, which can be hard when you're doing like you're going to law school. So that's a lot, right? That's kind of like my brother with PT school. He's basically at a point where he's almost graduating. He's putting all his identity into that. But I guess like he's almost done, so I think it'll work out for him. So yeah, especially like if there's something that you have to give up on and you can't change it, might as well accept it and lose uh trying to fake it, kind of like kind of like with me with the autism. It's not like I thought, it was like I was trying to be like a neurotypical, but I knew I had autism since I was in middle school. I tried to mask it all my life. I had to surrender. I had to lose because it made me worse, and I had to accept something that I can't change. So, this life gives you suffering rewards. Yeah, I mean, thing is, suffering doesn't make you stronger forever, though. How did I know I had autism? I knew since I was in middle school. Um, and a lot of times, like, my mom would abuse me and try to make fun of my Asperger's, basically. I didn't want to accept it. And I wasn't good at masking in school. And I tried to mask to fit in with the neurotypicals and got severely bullied. So, I knew I had it, but I always was in imposter syndrome. And I basically always thought I was a neurotypical. And I, in the back of my head, I knew I had it. It's just I was just not accepting it. So, because I was in special ed when I was like in school, because I guess with my autism, I took things too literally when I was reading like books and whatever the school was teaching me, and it made me have trouble with learning a little bit. And I guess there was one time where I was like bored one day. I was like 12 or 13, and I was looking at these papers and stuff, and there was papers from my school, and it said that I was diagnosed with like autism too. So that was kind of when I really knew I had it, but I didn't want to accept it too. So yeah, I mean, hopefully everybody makes it though. I don't want to see people not make it if they want to achieve things. So, I mean, if people achieve stuff, then that's a good thing. That wind is insane over there. That's why I'm moving. I can't stand the shit. Yeah, I mean, most people are jealous, minded, mature. I mean, that could come from neurodivergence or neurotypicals. But a lot of neurotypicals like to compete for social status a lot more than neurodivergence or just status in general. That's what they like to fucking do. And I know this because I actually was trying to fit in and get a status in high school. And when I used to hang out with these neurotypicals, they always cared about status. They cared about people so much and would compare themselves to others constantly. That's all it was about. Oh, yeah, yep. I mean, high school doesn't end after high school, man. They still act this way in adulthood, unfortunately. But I guess this time it's about financial status and trying. Most people compare others on who's conforming and who isn't, you know? Yeah, high school doesn't end after that, though. Keeps going. Like, this shit will keep going until you're dead, basically. Yeah, feel humiliated by this life, you know? Get humiliated in school, get humiliated at work. Even your own family could do that, you know? It's unfortunate. Yeah, yeah. Especially when things just don't go as planned and bad things keep happening to them. It's like they're at their breaking point, you know? That's kind of like me, kind of right now. Like things ain't working out in South Dakota, and I'm at my breaking point to the point where I'm just gonna move next month, you know? And there's other people that are at their breaking points where, like, they're living paycheck to paycheck. They're behind on bills or something, and it's like out of control, you know. People are at their breaking point for a lot of reasons, you know. Yeah, it isn't for everyone. That's right, you know. Yeah, this life can be a unnecessary struggle for people, and it could be worse for certain people than others, you know. Yeah, I feel like money's a tool, you know. Money's is just a tool for you to survive and get what you need and spend it on things that you enjoy. But when you give it to the wrong hands of people, they use it to hurt others too. You know, I think it's always the people that are the problem all the time with that. Yeah, it can give you happiness, can give you a quality of life, but it's not always going to help you when you have a health scare. It can pay the bill at least, but it's not going to do an operation on your heart if you had a heart attack, you know? I mean, money isn't always going to help you when you still have traumas that aren't addressed, they're ignored, you know? Because you can have all this money and you didn't address your traumas and stuff. Like, you could be using all that money for self destructive behavior, and, you know, it can make you feel worse, you know? But yeah, I think money makes people happier and gives them a quality life, though. Absolutely. So, no, I'm not. Not really a fan of society, man. Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean, money does help people, you know. I mean, if I had more money, it would help me out a lot, you know. Will it make me happy 100%? Probably not, you know, but I probably would rather have more money than not have money, I guess, if that makes sense. I feel like a super rich guy could value a super poor guy's company for his feeling understood by him, valuing that more than the difference. Yeah, I mean, just by understanding other people's situations is just better than judging by someone's status all the time, you know? Superficial stuff. LeBron. I mean, LeBron doesn't have 81, 83 points, but LeBron's a better player. What's up, Soro? Am I a Trump supporter? Not really, but I do agree with like some conservative policies, though. You know, there's certain things that Trump did that were good, you know, but I don't agree with everything he's doing. I'm not really a big supporter. I don't really vote in politics. I haven't voted since I was like 18 years old. So I think both sides can be corrupted, you know. I don't think I'll ever vote, to be honest with you. It doesn't really do much, you know. What policies? I am for closed borders. I'll say, I'm not for open borders. I guess another policy is like, I feel like I don't. I feel like there's like I don't think there should be gun control. You know, I feel like people have the right to bear arms and stuff like that. Um, I'll say I can understand why people are socialists when they want like taxes and stuff and um, like say if those taxes benefit people in a way, that makes sense. But I don't understand why conservatives are like, oh, I'd rather have more of my money than pay more taxes. So, uh, because the government has done a lot of corrupt shit, you know. It'd be better if people had more money in their pocket when they work, you know. So I can understand both sides, I guess. Um, I mean, there's other policies too, but it'll be too long. So that's why I don't vote. Yeah, things don't change really. Yeah, it doesn't really. I mean, I'll say if you are very low income, to be honest with you, I think the both right and left doesn't benefit them. To be honest with you, it really doesn't. Yeah, I mean, certain things can improve in your life, but then you have more bigger problems possibly in the future. You know, that's what can happen with people. They expect you to know why, but they don't communicate. Yeah, I don't like that either, man. Why they gotta play games? You know, why don't they just openly talk about what's wrong? You know, I think a lot of people are afraid to speak to others. Maybe they're afraid of certain people to open up with because they don't trust them too, or maybe it's anxiety, or uh, maybe they're trying to tough it out when really they keep ignoring it and they just suppress it and they just get angry and lash it out on people. That's the worst part with that shit too, you know. Yeah, people come together. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's ever gonna happen though. Yeah, it shouldn't be that way. Why do people have to be aggressive over a problem? People should communicate, like say what's wrong and what is there is if there's a solution for it, you know. So yeah, I don't like passive aggressive people either, man. I've been dealing that a lot living here. There's a saying here. It's like the Minnesota nice. Basically, people act nice and they can. There's a lot of times they can act passive aggressive in the Midwest. Not all of them, but there's a lot of passive aggressive people in the Midwest, man. Some I don't like. I heard you could become a lottery winner if you just say I'm ready a millionaire. Just say that and you'll be alright. Yeah, everything flows to me. Like I work 6 jobs, I make $8 an hour, and the money comes to my pocket. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, Rohai. It's good that you're able to get rich and not work no more, man. I don't blame you. Coworker shit sucks. Imagine small talking all the fucking time. You would never go back to that. Fuck that shit. You know? We're dealing with like drama and gossip. Shit sucks. It's like every job you go to, you know? It's just like some jobs are more tolerable than others, and it depends on the individual too, you know? What they can tolerate, what they can't. That's basically what it is, you know? Yeah, imagine that. Imagine if you just became a millionaire and it was just in your bank account somehow, you know, without even working. Without even investing, without even, you know, just randomly was in your account. Yeah, exactly. I agree. The Matrix. Just stop talking about like drama and gossip and stop worrying about how I work. You know, just do your job and that's it. Like, you're just there to work and go home, you know? Yeah, that sucks, Gothic. That's terrible that you're feeling that way, man. I understand when like things are just not enjoyable anymore. It's just like a numbing feeling at that point. It's like you're just relieving from the pain, you know? Yeah, it's not like the same compared when you're younger, you know? It hit different. It was more exciting. It's like you need something more stimulating or something. Like Machiavellian? Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have that mindset, I guess you could. I appreciate that quiet accord. I appreciate that supernatural. Yeah, I can't do this live for too long, so I gotta wake up tomorrow, unfortunately. So, at least it's just a security guard gig. I don't really do much, you know. Involves a lot of mind games. Yeah, it does. I agree. Dealing with people is just a bunch of mind games every time. Yeah, you don't want to do too much of it where it can give you an anxiety attack or a panic attack. I guess just enough where you just feel okay, you know? Yeah, this life is complicated, man. That's all I gotta say. More complicated for certain people than others, I guess. Alright, I'll see you, Matrix. I'll see you, man. Yeah, maybe it's like you're used to the feeling and like the good feelings just feel more numbing, I guess. Yeah, that's good, Rohai. Yeah, maybe the testosterone being low can have something to do with it too. Can make you feel more depressed and things like that, possibly. You had a roommate, Rohai? Like you had a roommate like renting an apartment or in the military or something? What would that roommate do? Acting like a sociopath. Yeah, sleepy all the time. Yeah, maybe it could be the testosterone, man. Maybe if it's up more, it won't be as bad, possibly. I mean, I guess like this life can make you feel like have brain fog as well. You know, things just don't seem to get better, and you just feel low. You know, I was before the military. He was violent, and damn, yeah, that's good that you're away from that guy now, man. Sounds more than a sociopath, that guy. Sounds like a psychopath. Damn, that's something else. Was this roommate like someone that you knew, or is this like a roommate that uh, was random? Yeah, maybe it is the T levels, man. Wonder, it's like the healthcare up there is just it needs to get better. Where you need to see a doctor faster, um, and you can talk about like your testosterone levels with the doctor, and hopefully the doctor can diagnose the problem, what's lowering it. Random dude that you met. Hmm. Yeah, that's what sucks about randoms, man. You room with a random roommate. Don't screen them well. It can not be pretty. You know what I mean? That's kind of like when I moved to Arizona. If I decide to room with a roommate, I gotta screen that motherfucker well. You know. So. Hmm. Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, I think like when you deal with those shitty people, like on Discord or just people online and just people in real life, it'll just make you feel numb and you feel like more like having anhedonia and just more depressed, you know, because people can make you feel that way, you know, can hurt your mental health. Damn, yeah, that's too long, man. That's ridiculous. Yeah, incompetent healthcare, man. Seriously, some bullshit. Yeah, March 30th's not till like 2.5, 3 weeks later, man. It's fucking way too long. Damn, that's even worse too. And then your nurse practitioner would like to get your medical history too, which can take long as well, you know? That sucks, man. That's why it would be better if you lived in Massachusetts. I don't think you wouldn't have to wait that long, you know? It's insane. Yeah, it is fucked as a whole. I agree. It's, it's expensive as shit. And a lot of people go bankrupt because of what the when they see the bill, you know what I mean? It's like I went to a mental hospital 3 years ago. because I was manic that whole year. And I fucking came out and I received like the bill in the mail like a couple months later, and it said I owed 8 grand basically, and it's just a lot of money just to go to a mental hospital for a week just to get your meds adjusted. And the thing was, it didn't even work right. It was such a fucking waste. Sometimes I wish I didn't go, but at the same time I had to because my medicine wasn't working. I was so manic to the point where every time I took my medicine, it just didn't work. I was out of control. But yeah, I mean, besides like my situation, it is fucked. It's like you go to the doctors, it's a lot of money. You go try to get your try to get glasses, it's a lot of money. Try to get your teeth done, it's a lot. It's just expensive. I mean, you could get there quick. Majority of place in the U.S., but you get a big bill. That's the problem. Life is lived. What do you mean by that? Okay, yeah. Send me in on the Discord, guy. I think you can message me the like a video title. I can do it for you. Yeah, probably the funding and just corrupt politicians, man. Uh, in Maine, messed up. Yeah, pathetic, man. Just the healthcare shit's fucked. It just gets worse the older you get too. You get health insurance and it just goes up all the time. It's just it's just insane. Like your car insurance goes down when you get older, but your health insurance goes up. It's insane. It can be hard sometimes to refuse care. But I guess so. If there's people that are not caring for you, then why should you care for those people? But I feel like if people care about you, you get something in return from them. There's nothing wrong with caring about those people that they care about you. And the medical system's something else, man. Like people say, go out there and get help, but it's expensive. They say go and get help, but then you get help and you are in a bad financial situation now, medical debt. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy because the other times I was in the mental hospital, I had like charity care, and uh, I like had to apply for certain things so I didn't have to pay the bill. But that last one, I was a certain age and I wasn't able to do it no more, and I have that medical bill now. Now I don't even know if I'm even paying it anymore at this point. Yep, that's how it goes. Yep. It's like that with the mental health industry too. It's always like that. I feel like it's like that when you have like health problems in general too. Oh, this medicine don't work. You gotta try something else. Oh, keep trying, keep going, keep swallowing it. Damn, brain surgery from a stroke. Damn, that's terrible, man. 1.3 million. That's insane. Yeah, can't you can't pay that? That's insane. My, it gets to the point where you have to go bankrupt from that, you know? It's like something that's impossible to pay for. Crazy, man. Can't afford that shit. Can't care. I mean, I guess that's up to you if you don't care, but I mean, the people that cared about you and you don't care about them, they may decide not to care about you no more, I guess. So, but yeah, that's crazy, man. 1.3 million is insane, dude. Yeah, hopefully you don't have to pay that shit, man. That's pathetic. He had to abandon his father. That almost sounds like that one movie. It's not really like how that movie goes, what you're talking about. It's like the boy with the striped pajamas or something. But yeah, I guess he had to sacrifice, abandon his father to get out of there. You know, maybe the father wanted the kid to get out. You know, I don't know. Yeah, more food and more resources. Man, I guess like if he didn't have his father, maybe he wouldn't have those. You know, is it a good book to read, or is it actually a movie too? Ah, it's a messed up book. Is it based off a true story or? Yeah, I mean, if you like your family, you know, nothing wrong with that, I guess. I understand when people don't like their family and they don't want to help them, you know. I don't like my parents, especially, you know. I don't mind helping my brothers, but I would never really help my parents anymore. Like, it's like too many, I gave them chances and they just broke them, you know. How many chances do I have to give them? But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you want to help your family, you know, if you like them and stuff like that. So, oh, damn. That's why it's fucking a messed up book. It's a true story, man. I can see that happening though. That shit had to have been sad too, I guess. Mm, God is evil, Jesus is evil. Yeah, it was out of survival instinct. That's what it sounded like, what you were like describing about that story there. Sound like survival. That's why this world can be messed up, you know? I think I might smoke one more. Might. Doesn't sound as windy out there. Yeah, yep. I mean, there's like like the mother or the father will eat their kids just to survive in the wild. It's what they would do because if they're like lacking food and they're in survival mode, they'll get to the point where they'll eat their own children. Nature's not so beautiful after all, I guess, right? That shit happens. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have a certain limit, you know. You can't have that pain tolerance forever. It can just hit you. You're upset. How come? Hopefully it's not so super bad, you know. Hopefully it gets better. What's up, Sage? Yeah, I decided not to clean the kitchen because I'm gonna do it tomorrow um after the security job in the gym. I'm gonna cook the ground turkey, so I might as well clean the kitchen then. So I'm not gonna be on here too long because I gotta get to bed, but we'll be on here for a little bit longer though. Got a deal on a test. What was what was the test about in school? What happened to my neck? I don't have a neck no more. Yeah, I felt like it was common. Yep, because it's about survival in there. They're trying to not get in those concentration camps. They're trying to escape. Some people had to leave others behind just to escape it. That's a really messed up time, you know. Anatomy and physiology. I mean, that's hard, you know. I mean, those are hard subjects to study for and stuff. I mean, things happen, you know. Like you just learn from like the mistakes you did when you got the grade, and you just try to do better next time. You know, it's not a big deal, I guess, but you know, fight over nations. Yeah, I think they're worse than American prisons. Prison sucks in general, right? But imagine going in there. That would not be good, you know? I think there's other prisons in like third world countries where they're really bad. They keep like hundreds of people in one cell, and it's like you're claustrophobic or something. It's how weird. Yeah, I wouldn't even be like to be in gulags, man. Fuck that shit. Maybe the war zone gulag, but not like real life gulag. Been crying. Yeah, I understand. I mean, you tried hard to study for it and want to get a good letter grade, and it was unexpected, you know? It makes sense. I mean, thing is, it's not a big deal, you know? You just try your best on the next one. And thing is, like, in school, you may not be using it in the real world, you know? So, that's a thing. Russia does. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, I don't know all the prisons out there, but I've seen a couple, like, the ones in South America were really bad. Yeah, that shit, mad. You wouldn't want to get locked up in there. I remember Brittany Griner was in Russia, I think, or I forget what country. I think it was Russia. She was smoking weed and she got locked up, and basically, it was a really bad prison for her. Pretty much. You want to go into nursing? Yeah, I guess you have to learn anatomy and physiology for that. I mean, you can always retake it again, you know? Is that an option, I guess? I mean, I don't prefer any prison. I don't. I wouldn't want to be in prison, no matter what. Yeah, that was Brittany Griner that played in the WNBA. Smoked weed in Russia and got locked up. She's free now. I forget how she got out though. Obviously money, obviously. Yeah, I guess it would suck, I guess, if you had to retake it again. I mean, I guess I guess you could retake it, but you know what mistakes you did and do better next time, I guess. Yeah, Russia is very strict too. You don't want to like get locked up in there. Yeah, I cried about school a lot. I cried when I was in special ed because I didn't want to be in there. It got to the point where um, I was skipping school, basically, and basically truancy called my mom and if I didn't go to school, then my mom would get fined. So my mom sent me to an outpatient like hospital. It wasn't really like a hospital, it was like a behavior facility. And it was basically you go to therapy and you are with these random other people that are in there and you do your copes and then they do these activities. And I did that for a month. Um, and then I went back to school basically. So, I mean, yeah, I cried a lot in school. I hated school. But when I was in college, I didn't really cry in college because I liked going there. But there was times where I was stressed out doing schoolwork, but you know, yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, at least you're away from your dad now. You cut him out of your life, um, so that's a good thing. Got a fucking pimple on my back. Fucking thing. Yeah, I understand, Roha. I don't like my dad either. I mean, my dad's a decent provider and stuff, and he did decent things, but he just isn't a good dad overall. Yeah, now my dad's trying to sell the house, and I heard he's gonna live in a rancher with his girlfriend and stuff. Most likely, we'll not see him again. Most likely. That's the same thing with my mom too. I haven't seen my mom in 3 years. So yeah, I hated school, man. It sucked because I was socially deprived and I wanted to fit in, and I just got bullied a lot. Hated sitting there and raising your hand when you need to go to the bathroom and forced to raise your hand when you had to answer a question from the teacher. Dealing with the rowdy kids all the time. It's just, you know, pain in the ass. Yeah, people will downsize. I agree. What's up, Simp Tom? Um, I don't really know too much about that guy. I know who he is. I know he's more of a pessimistic kind of philosopher. I guess I just have to look him up to kind of know who he is, kind of. I mean, I don't blame you, man. They did you wrong. You don't have to miss them. Damn, that's a long time, man. 16 years ago. Yeah, my mom's been with her bum boyfriend, and they would drink all the time, and my mom would like send me text messages, and she would try to hurt me all the time. A lot of times, it's not always my mom. It was like her bum boyfriend. He would get drunk, and he would send some mean things to me and stuff. They haven't been doing it no more because they see how I am. They don't like when they see my bipolar rage anymore, so they don't like that no more. Yeah, but I feel like people that are nihilistic are pessimistic, though, most of them. Usually. I think nihilism is a pessimistic kind of philosophy, kind of, usually. Yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, it takes a while to heal from that shit, you know? It takes a while to heal from traumas from family like that. What's up, couple of beers? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research in Arizona. I've been um looking up rooms to rent and apartments, and I already have people contacting me, and there's a lot of people that want me to rent their rooms and stuff, so there could be a chance I may rent a room possibly. But there's other apartments I'm looking at too. So this is my second day doing it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to visit Arizona like mid-April. We'll definitely look at some apartments or rooms to rent and stuff. So I mean, there is difference in pessimism and nihilism, but I think nihilism is very pessimistic a lot of times. When people say life is pointless, life is meaningless, a lot of people that say that are depressed, usually. A lot of times. But I guess like there's people that are nihilistic that can be optimistic as well. They live more of like a hedonistic lifestyle, like the YOLO thing. So, but I think pessimism and nihilism definitely correlate with each other, though. Zumba class. I guess I was there for with you, man. Is they playing against each other? You think in the Super Bowl? I don't know if Dallas will be in the Super Bowl though. They haven't been in the Super Bowl. I don't think they've ever been in the Super Bowl. I don't think. Unless I'm wrong, I really don't know. So yeah, I've been also applying at jobs in Arizona too. I think today was my first day doing that, so I'm gonna keep going and uh, hopefully I get some. But I'm gonna try to when I go down there go to a temp agency, see if I get some out of that too. So yeah, I mean I get what you're saying, Sage. That makes sense. But there's a lot of people that say those things and they are actually depressed too. A lot of times. A lot of times their intent is like they're depressed, so they'll say it's pointless. But yeah, I guess like in that sense, like it has no value. There's no, it's not good or bad. So I think nihilism's dangerous too. Straight up nihilistic person is doesn't feel like anything has meaning. It doesn't have um you know, if someone thinks that there's no meaning, then it can be very bad, you know? Like with morals, for example, I guess. Ah, I see. That's cool. Probably be a tough game, I guess. Yeah. I mean, not. I'm like a nihilist in a way where the universe is pointless. It just keeps going. It keeps expanding. It doesn't matter about uh, like people's pain or suffering or how happy they are. You know, it'll keep going. You know, or I guess like life in general can be pointless. You know, because the Earth keeps spinning and life will continue on and you won't live forever and it just keeps going, you know? So Trump's rainbow. Yeah, he's Trump is Skittles. Stop being pessimistic. Be optimistic about life. Be positive. Change your mindset. Yeah, I'm taking the steps to move, man. Trust me, I'm not just saying this stuff. I'm really trying to move next month. So, sick of living here. Tired of things never working out in the state, you know? Yeah, I am a gay bearded homosexual, and I'm proud of it. Oh, Dallas, your favorite team? Damn, yeah, and you live in Kansas, right? Or Missouri? And that'll be a good game. Oh, shit. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't like people that are Satanists. They worship the devil and they just they just conform to Satan and they just start thinking negative and they don't want to work. They rather be neat. They think like they're black pillars, you know. Yeah, I mean that's what people will say in Philadelphia, where I'm from. They'll say "fuck the Cowboys." Yeah, I don't need to spray the troll yet. I haven't seen them yet. So, yeah, yeah, just load up the fart and release it when they start coming out. These trolls. Yeah. Too many black pillars, too many doomers. Like, God needs to save you guys. All you guys need to be on one knee and open your mouth, and you'll start getting a message, and you'll swallow it, and you'll start thinking positive, and you start saying things will get better. Society is not collapsing. End times are gone. I want to get a job. Looks doesn't matter. Personality does. That's what will happen when you start being a believer. Yeah, I mean, if you get bad grades, then That's just you being lazy. That's just you not putting in the work. You need to study more. You need to do more homework. You need to stay after school with the teacher. You need to stop watching this bullshit on YouTube and start studying so you won't get bad grades. When you have a positive mindset, you'll start getting A minuses. You'll start feeling better. You'll graduate. You'll start conforming. You'll start getting married and having children. You'll have a house with a white picket fence. We need to take care of all these anti-nihilists. We need to, like, stop with this. Oh, it's selfish to have kids. They could have a bad life. My genetics. We gotta stop saying that. Go out there and multiply. Start putting in a cup. Donate to a fertility clinic. We need more Wilkas. We need more people to fill in these jobs. Too many people are unemployed. Too many people decide not to work. Too many people are just not having children. Will go extinct, and that won't be good because how's the human race gonna survive? Where's the jobs? What do you mean, where's the jobs? Get your ass up and get a job. That's simple. Go on in line. Go on Indeed. Apply. Go outside, touch grass, and, like, knock on these companies' doors and to ask if you are hiring. And if you don't have a resume or reference, just go down on one knee and just say, I want a job. I want to do all overtime and not get paid for it. Yeah. Yeah, work as rainbow, yeah. What's at the end of the rainbow? Well, if you believe in the rainbow, it'll never end. If you have a positive mindset. It's a paycheck. Yeah, at least you get a paycheck, at least. Not everybody gets a paycheck. Be grateful. Not everyone gets money from the company. Some people just are in the sidewalk. They're asking for money. They don't even get it. We're leprechauns? Yeah, I guess so. Little goblins with the hats. Yep. Kind of like how it is today. You never had a job. You're 22 years old. What's wrong with you? You're fucking lazy. I've been looking since I was born. What were you doing? Living under a rock? Were you on neat books? You were just making excuses not to work? It's bullshit. You gotta start applying. You gotta start knocking on people's doors and you'll get a job. The more you apply, the more likely you'll get a job and you'll be working 100 hours a week. You'll be a good contributor to society.
people will treat you better. And you could tell people about your status that I work a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of jobs that uh, don't give you job security. A lot of them. Yeah, school doesn't teach us for the real world, that's for sure. And there's a lot of parents that don't do it either because they expect school to teach us. Um, One, I guess. Don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Tell them, positive sage. Tell them. Yeah, you're not a real worker if you never work 6 jobs. You're not a real worker if you've been tardy. You've been late. You're not a real worker if you refuse overtime. You're not a real worker if you ask for PTO and you ask for sick time. Only real workers keep working every day, provide for their families and everything.
Who's a Christian natalist? Oh, Rachel Wilson? Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, it's like Andrew Wilson's wife, right? Yeah, I heard about that video. I didn't watch it yet. I'll watch it soon. Isn't that too small? Because American houses cost like, I mean, not all American houses cost 300K. There's a lot of them that cost more than that too, like average ones.
Yeah, you'll turn your life around. That's right. Say that in the mirror. Say that in the mirror 5 times. And tell yourself, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to get a job. And I'm going to participate in society. And stand up. Chest out, deep voice, and you'll get the job.
Yeah, I don't believe in like violence though. I don't believe in that. But I mean, I feel like people should just stop voting if they don't like the system, you know? But I think there's people that are okay with it too, I guess. Yeah, let's hope things don't get worse. um,
Oh, oh, my back. But that doesn't stop me from going to work. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm depressed. That's just excuses. Go take an Advil. Go wash yourself in the sink. You'll be ready to get a job. You'll be ready to go to your next shift.
all right, one more, and that's it.
God is here. God is not liking these black pillars, these tumors, these needs. That's why God is sending this wind right now. That's why there's a lot of destruction.
Yeah, there are a lot of greedy corporations, yep. Don't want to pay their people and too much exploitation.
Yeah, that's right, Sage. That's why you should always follow Ollie the Old Man. Because that's how you're gonna get work ethic. That's how you're gonna hustle, grind. If you start young, That's when you know you're gonna be better than everybody else.
Well,
You see me? I'm gonna apply at this Napa Auto Parts tomorrow. And I'm not fucking lazy.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I must have muted you guys, but I'm gonna apply at this Napa Auto Parts because I'm not fucking lazy. I'm gonna knock on the door and I'm gonna say, you guys hiring? I don't have experience, but I'll go above and beyond. I'll pick up overtime without extra pay. And I don't have like a good resume. I don't have good references. I'll go down on one knee and I'll open my mouth and I'll start sweeping the floor. And I'll show you guys that I'm a great looker. See, it's just simple things like that. You just walk to a store like that, you get your job. That's simple. Because I'm gonna do it tomorrow. You guys don't even have that mindset to get up.
Yeah, he is addicted.
Yeah, exactly, Ollie the old man. I always get wisdom from you because you worked hard over the years, and I'm gonna do the same. You see me with my construction outfit, I'm always ready. I'm always ready to hustle and grind. You see me in my Domino's uniform, I'm ready to deliver pizzas. I put in the initiative. I know I'm gonna get rewarded. Because I love what I do. Yeah, I don't like working alone at times because I like working with the coworkers. I like to gossip with them. I like to start drama. I like to order these people around and point at them and say, you gotta get back to work. Stop doom scrolling your phone. Stop taking breaks in the bathroom. You got a job to do. It's not your fucking house here. You're working at this company.
Yeah, that would be cool if you like both those teams, man. That would be kind of a cool Super Bowl to see, I guess. Be interesting. Damn, fucking geese are flying over there.
Yeah, on Sundays I go to church in the morning and when I'm done going to church, I go back to work. I get back to digging holes. I get back to delivering pizzas. I get back to doing OnlyFans content. I get back to being a mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah. Kansas City's got better players than Dallas, so be kind of hard for them unless like they really pull it off. That could be the Super Bowl next year, I guess, right? That'll be the end, basically. Yeah, that'll be kind of nice, I'll say. Most likely it may not happen, though, that Super Bowl.
You see me, it's windy out. That doesn't stop me from applying to a job. You too must be like, oh, it's too windy, I'm about to fly away. I'm good. I'd rather stay in my remote D, use my left hand, and play some video games and talk to black pillars all day. But I'm out here. I'm standing out there, and I'm ready to go apply for a job. I have a motivated mindset.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you elect people in the system, that's what happens. The people make the system worse. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Need to bring back the work ethic like the 1920s. We don't need labor laws anymore. Now we have labor laws, there's more lazy people. Yeah, they ask for higher wages, they ask for more breaks, they ask for all this PTO, they want this bullshit work-life balance. That's just nonsense. Like, how's society gonna grow when people take too many breaks? Too many people not working. Too many people ask for wages. That's not how society's gonna grow.
Yeah, I mean, God can't be all good when there's bad things out in the world. That's for sure. What's that beard? Something that I grew, man. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna get off now. I gotta get to bed. I'll catch you guys later.